We're here with one of my favorite people on the planet, Basil Cook. But I've always known him as Buddy Cook. And Buddy Cook, I have just a few questions for you, if you don't mind, and have a few minutes. Can I ask them to you?
Sure.
Buddy, what is your nation and tribe?
Mohawk.
And your Iroquois nation?
Yeah, in Alcazar, New York.
Yep, and it was called the St. Regis Indian Reservation in the old days.
Correct.
And, Buddy, in your opinion, what has Mother Earth taught you? What lessons?
Well, to me, try to be good to others. And always try to be happy. It doesn't work that way, but you try to be happy. I grew up with a good family. Had a couple brothers. They're both gone. I miss them both. I was a happy person. I always wanted to build something, and that's what I tried to do.
And what bit of advice do you have for Mother Earth?
For other people, in my way, I'd like to see people be closer together. Nowadays, they're not. People don't know anybody anymore. Used to be if you had a flat tire driving on the road, somebody would stop to help you. Today, no. If they stop, they want to rob you. They're not close like they used to be anymore. People aren't as close as, even families aren't as close anymore. You got too much TV. You got all these telephones today. We never had telephones, but we all seem to get along. Nowadays, people don't have time for other people.
And, Buddy, in your opinion, where do we come from as a people?
Well, I was with Ray Fadden back in mid-50s, and I used to teach in his museum up in Ontario, New York. I'll never forget that. And the Mohawks, the Iroquois Confederacy, which wasn't then, they all came up around Mississippi up to New Orleans that way. And as they went up through the Mississippi and Ohio, they split. Some people went east, some went west, north. And a lot of them went up into the St. Lawrence and were captured by the Algonquins. And I think that was the name of them. I can't remember now. It's been a long time. And we were held captive for years. And then one day he became strong enough and escaped. And he went up the St. Lawrence into the Lake Ontario, Oswego, and formed the Iroquois Confederacy. And then they split. They had the Mohawks, the Oneidas, the Cayugas, the Senecas, and became very strong. Now, they helped one another. Indians didn't hurt people. They wanted to build their tribes bigger, and they used to adopt people. And later, they adopted the Tuscaroras, which made it the Six Nation. It used to be just 5. I learned a lot when I was with Ray Fadden. That was a long time ago, boy. He had a beautiful museum. But anyways, today, they're not as close as they was then. Even though there's so many good people, but they don't say much. Yeah, it's too bad because I love being an Indian. I just didn't, I learned a lot. I went in the service. I was in the United States Navy. And I think that's great. We had a lot of people on the reservation in World War II. World War I, my father was too young. He was too old for World War II, but a lot of his brothers went in the service. Very proud to be an Indian.
Now, these two questions are optional. Buddy, in your life, what has been the best moment of your life?
Boy, I've had a lot of them. Boy. You know, I'm trying to, that's a tough question. You know, I guess in a couple of bad accidents, I'm still here. I fell on the job a couple of times being an iron worker and got banged up a little bit, but I'm still here. I guess that's probably one of my best days. But besides that, I think I'm lucky.
Now, this question is very optional. What is the worst moment of your life?
Losing my mother and father were one. Losing my brothers is two. It's being tangled up with a reservation yet today, that's bad. They're not together anymore. They don't know each other anymore. It's all for one, none for all.
Well, Buddy, in your opinion, as a people, where do we go from here?
I just like to see people help one another. You know, years ago, if somebody was hungry, you fed them. Today, a few people do. There's a lot of people. I just don't see the help there anymore. We don't have a middle class anymore. It's either rich or poor. And where the middle people used to be the ones that done everything, now they're not there anymore. So I guess that'd be the best answer I could give you.
Well, I cannot thank you enough. And we hope to be seeing more of you and hope you see more of this series.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Buddy Cook.